Sure, my name's Nick Sama. My establishment's NCS Metals and Jewelry, watches and diamonds, located at 706 Sampson Street, Philadelphia, PA. I get interested in the watch repair business from my grandfather, who learned how to repair watches in the service, then taught my dad, and in return, my dad taught me. Back in the 60s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you had your automatics and your manuals, manual winds and automatic movements. In 1978, the Japanese took over and made a quartz movement, which required a battery. Now, that's over, and history has repeated itself, and now we lost a whole generation of watchmakers in reference to repairing our watches. When you purchase a watch, a high-end watch, okay, there's new and there's pre-owned. Now, if you go new, there's nothing to worry about. You're going to a reputable, authorized dealer in order to buy and purchase your watch. If you go into a store that has pre-owned high-end Swiss watches, there's things to look for. There's things to ask. Is there any aftermarket parts on them watches? Are they 100% what they are? Because they're what they call Frankenstein watches that you can buy aftermarket parts in order to build a Rolex. So the proper way of buying a watch through pre-owned is going to a reputable dealer, a reputable jeweler, I should say, well, watch dealer, and make sure that there's papers behind the watch from Rolex, verifying the numbers at the 12 o'clock, which is the model number, and at 6 o'clock, which is the serial number. Well, you have two types of movements. You have a manual movement, which is a manual wind, okay, and then you have an automatic. Your manual winds, okay, most of the time are overwhelmed. Your automatics, basically, if they're not serviced properly or oiled properly between 3 to 5 years, okay, and they shut down, you could have a broken gear inside there, you could have a bad automatic part. You have to keep it oiled. And if it's not oiled properly, if it's not maintained properly, just like your car, like a high-end car, you're going to need it repaired. And there's quite a few things that we go through to repair that watch. Doing maintenance on your watches, manual or automatic, I recommend on the automatic anywhere between 3 to 5 years to get them oiled and serviced. Okay, as far as the scratches on the outside of the watch, if it gets bad, you can always bring it into us and we can refinish the watch with the proper wheels. We can resatin them, we can make the watch like brand new again for you. As far as your manuals go, manuals I'd recommend doing a service on them, I would say probably every 2 years. And also getting back to the automatics, I'd strongly recommend whoever has an automatic have a winder. You don't just shake the watch, you gotta do a pre-wind on the watch, shake it, wear it, and use it, okay? You can't let an automatic just sit, so I'd recommend the winder. And that's basically what you need to do.